Hi guys, Aaron here. Excuse the mess and the lighting. This is kind of an impromptu thing. I didn't feel like setting everything up. Sorry, just seeing if I can make things better and get rid of the light. Doesn't matter. All right. So, things have happened. I have been trying to get the Madam Grindhouse show off the ground for a few months now. I paid a small fortune for artwork. I paid for voice work, worked on everything and all that. And on January 15th, the video went live. Before it went live, it had been uploaded for about a week, and I had to re-edit several times just to make sure it was visible. But it was more than just being visible that was the thing, because the idea is that eventually I would stop doing stuff on this channel and move over to the SA channel and Madam Grindhouse as the main review type stuff over there on the Madam Grindhouse channel. And hopefully edit it in such a way that when I finally reach the 1,000 subscriber mark and all the requirements for monetization, I'd be able to do that. That did not happen. The video was blocked in the United States specifically, which is where the majority of my audience is. Everywhere else, perfectly fine, could have watched it. But if there is any sort of copyright claim on an account when it applies for monetization eligibility, if there's any sort of copyright claim, they don't let you monetize. They don't. So I did this a couple of times. Even after it went public, it got blocked again. And after a while, I got tired of re-editing and decided, fuck it, we'll send it through, we'll appeal it, and we'll do that. And we went through what I thought was the usual rigmarole. They make the claim, they block your video, you appeal the thing, it goes back to the copyright, to the claimant, who then is the one who gets to decide what they're going to do with it. They usually, say, nope, still valid, can't do it. And then you go into the appeal process. Now, the way the appeal process works is it's a much shorter time frame, but it's a higher risk and a higher gamble. When you file an appeal after the initial denial, they have 7 days to respond. If they don't respond within 7 days, your video's back up. And in 7 days, during that 7-day period, your video becomes viewable again. It's still claimed, but you can at least watch the damn thing if it's blocked. So I was doing that. I was waiting for the 7 days. YouTube allowed that same claimant to make a second claim on that video for a completely different section of the video than the original claim was for, while the 7 days was still in effect. That has never happened to me before. So apparently now people can just, people can claim your shit for something completely different in the video while waiting, as a way of getting around, the rules. I reached out to YouTube on this. They asked me to send them the link to the video. I gave them the link to the video. 10 minutes later, the claimant issued a takedown notice. So at that point, I had 3 options for the Madam Grindhouse premiere. 1, I could just delete the video outright, and that would leave my channel intact. 2, I could leave the video up, but it'd still be blocked in the United States, and then it would be taken down after 7 days anyway, and the channel would get a copyright strike. Or 3, I can actually try to talk to these idiots who don't know what fair use is, and it would just result in them saying, well, take it down. It's our stuff. You can't have it. The people who've already, done all this multiple times. So that's what happened yesterday. I took the video down. because I didn't want to get a strike on the channel. Show that I have paid people for, people who have done great work for me to get that show off the ground. A show I had plans for. And you can't even see it. Because YouTube allowed these people to take 2 bites at the fucking apple. And is this the way it's going to be going forward? So I was mad. I'm still mad. But I thought, okay, fine. So we're not doing Ms. 45 as the first episode. We'll just redo it. We'll just go ahead with episode 2. And we'll make that the new episode 1. And we'll just let that be a lost episode. And then today, I got another copyright claim on the Scooby-Doo and Kiss video on this channel. Again, another worldwide block. I've edited and re-edited and done all the things that I can possibly do, and it's still getting claimed. It's still getting blocked. And on this channel, I don't care if something gets claimed. If they want the fucking ad revenue, they can have the fucking ad revenue. On this channel, I just want this shit to be seen. Because this is what people come here for. But it doesn't seem to matter anymore. And it's all claiming it's manual reviews. Like I'm supposed to believe that somebody from that company is actually going through and looking for this shit. It's some fucking intern at YouTube running Content ID through everything. That's what it is. Would not surprise me in the least if that's what it turned out to be. And after that, I just kind of realized I'm done. I know I've said that before in other videos, but those were usually for external things that really had nothing to do with me, and I thought that's what I should do, and then I decided I didn't want to do that, and so on. But this is really starting to drive home to me that things are changing again at YouTube, and again, not for the better. Now, if all you want to do is make content, sorry, here you go. You got to be on camera the whole time. You got to have a fucking microphone in your face. You got to sit there and blog like you're doing a fucking podcast. That's not the kind of stuff I want to make. I've been making the kind of stuff I wanted to make. Sort of. And I just realized after this, with all this bullshit that's happened over the last 2 days, I'm done. I'm done making review videos. I'm not doing it anymore. I really am not. And as the days progress, and I've made that decision, for those of you who are like, well, maybe you should wait a couple of days, see how you feel in a couple of days and all that. No, I felt relieved that I had made this decision. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of the work I've done on 30 Plus and Look Up on the Screen and all of it. But I am so sick and tired of fighting with YouTube just to make the goddamn videos seen. And Warner Brothers is really becoming a problem. Because they're like claiming everything. You know? So, yeah, I'm done, gang. I'm done. At least with the review videos. I'm not going to finish 30 Plus Films. Sorry. I know a lot of people were here for that. I know a lot of people were here for Whodunit Hall and for Look Up on the Screen, but it's not tenable anymore for me. I can't do this, especially if YouTube is going to allow these people to block a video, me run the appeal, and they get a second bite at the apple for a completely different section while it's still on appeal. That's not fair. That's not right, and YouTube knows it's not right. For more than 7 fucking seconds of content. Come on. That's the maximum. And it may even be shortening that even more. Because that's apparently what YouTube has decided fair use means. More than 7 seconds, you're uploading the whole goddamn show or the whole goddamn movie. Yep, block. So yeah. Effective immediately, we're done. There isn't going to be any more 30-plus films. I'm not going to bother trying to restore the Kiss video. There's no more 30-plus films. Look Up on the Screen is going to remain unfinished. Whodunit Hall is done. It's all done. I'm not even bothering with fucking Turtle Watch anymore. I'm done. Do you understand me? Because it's not fun. And it's not enjoyable. And I'm not making much money on this. I make $44 a month on Patreon for this. And thank you to all those of you who showed your support. And if this means you need to drop your support, go right ahead. If I'm not providing you the kind of content you want to pay for, you should take your money back. I don't mind that. No harm, no foul. I've never felt entitled to any support from you. If you can't support what I'm doing going forward, and this is not and the content I make is not the content you want, that's fine. That is fine. Take your money elsewhere to someone who can provide you with the product that you want. But this channel, the Shallow 15 Productions channel, it's more or less done. There won't be any more video uploads to this channel. The only thing that I'm going to use this channel for going forward is doing the Saturday Supercade streams, because I enjoy doing that. We have a few people who show up. People seem to be watching them, so I hope you're enjoying that. And that might even change. I might go over to Twitch. I don't know. I do not know. But I can't keep fighting the system anymore. I'm too old and too tired. I'm not in my 30s anymore when I started doing this. I am not in my 30s. I'm getting older and I just don't have the time or the energy or the will to keep playing YouTube's fucking game. So, Madam Grindhouse is not moving forward. What you see on that channel is all that's ever going to be of that. Maybe if somewhere down the line I figure out a way to do the goddamn show without needing to worry about it, maybe it'll come back. I'm not closing that door completely, but for right now, I don't have any idea how to do it. I am not asking for suggestions. Please do not make suggestions, especially right now, if you're watching this the same day this goes up, because I will not be in the mood for them. I'm not looking for solutions right now. However, I'm not giving up on videos altogether. Like I said, the Saturday Supercade streams will still be going on once things get a little more settled. I have a new job. I'm on day shift right now. I'll be going back to night shift, so for the next couple of weeks, it'll be spotty. I may or may not be streaming this Saturday. I don't know. I was informed at work today they might have people coming in on the weekend doing overtime. I don't know if that applies to me or not. But the Saturday Supercade streams will still go up here. Over on the third channel, youtube.com/@AaronMillsEssays, I'm going to still be doing video essays. In fact, I'm going to be getting back to those a lot sooner than I planned, really, because I was planning on, finishing 30 plus and Look Up on the Screen over here and then transitioning, focusing more on the essay channel and the Madam Grindhouse channel. Well, 2 channels, not even worth the fight anymore. I haven't gotten a single claim on those videos over there. So, apparently, minimizing the clips as much as possible, doing mostly voiceover, and not really needing much to illustrate certain things, that's apparently where it is now. That is apparently where it is. We'll put it to the test. We'll put it to the test in a couple of weeks. Because I'm going to be doing a video about Velma. Because I know people are wondering my opinion on that. And we'll talk about that at another time. But that's going to be over there. If you're interested in those essays, please go over there, subscribe to the channel. Once again, youtube.com youtube.com/@AaronMillsEssays, link in the description. So I'm sorry. I really am. But this isn't my fault. This isn't my fault. This is YouTube's fault. I don't know what YouTube wants from creators anymore. They want fucking idiots and morons and things and formats that I don't care for, or formats I can't afford to hire somebody to do because I don't have the skills to do it myself, and I do not have the time to learn them. If this was my job, maybe, but it's not my job. I know you're not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. But I am relieved because now I can focus on doing other stuff. Shorter videos on a more regular basis. Without having to worry about the fucking copyright nonsense. If that's not what you're there for, if that's not what you're here for or there for or anything like that, well, I understand. And I thank you for your support and watching my videos through Jesus, almost 11 years now. So thank you very much. I appreciate everything I appreciate my audience and those of you who subscribed. But, yeah, aside from the Saturday Supercade streams, we're out of business over here. If you'd like to keep up with what I'm doing, at Shallow15 on Twitter, for as long as Twitter lasts. And youtube.com/@AaronMillsEssays, and that's where new stuff will be going up there. If you're a member, if you're still a member of the Patreon, you will still get those videos 24 hours in advance as normal. Once I figure out what the actual release schedule is going to be. But yeah, that'll do it for now, gang. Thanks for your support. I didn't expect things to end like this. I didn't want things to end like this, but some days the universe just kicks you in the nuts and you gotta alter your plans. I'll see you on Saturdays or over on the other channel, gang. Thanks for everything. Bye.